Egyptian army. All Egyptian guys, or 99% are drinking smoke drugs and drinking water.
And you say that girls like outside. There is no good girls now. They are the same.
They are. You are good girls. All of you are good girls.
متشكرين.
Don't be angry.
I don't want you to be
لا،
I'm not
I
talking
don't
about
want to
you.
say that I do wrong.
I'm not talking about
I
you.
don't want
I'm
to
not
feel
talking
about
about
myself.
you.
I feel about you.
Why are you angry?
Don't put myself in this. I don't
Why
want to
are
be
you angry?
full of pain. It's not correct.
Isn't that?
Not your opinion.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
No, listen. And we are
To defend.
we are defend about guys in boys برضه he said 99% is are drinking water and drugs and smoke and drugs it's not applicable for all people. We can say 50% which is low standard and very high standard.
Yeah,
But
very
from
high.
our from our I don't know from our level not all of them. Maybe one from 100, you know. In our level, I don't know what's your level. You are talking about حاجات weird.
Okay. But let me just.
No, you are wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm wrong? No, I'm not wrong.
What?
Yeah. Because I have met a lot of people from different level and they smoke drugs.
No, I said the very high level.
And I said from different levels.
No,
From different levels.
but I'm sure from very high level and
Shaykh,
very
you
low
don't
level
reach
they
the right,
are
because actually, as you said, it's according to society. Because if you are
As the environment.
if your percentage of your people you know do this, it does not mean that a lot of people in Egypt can do this. So, actually, it's this to be actually in here in Egypt,
Yes.
the family. He is right.
Yes.
Make a lot of complicated.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
But the girl, I think, is not like what she said.
Okay,
By the way,
okay, okay.
because actually many of them is good, and they,
Right.
there is every time there is an exception in the boys and the girls.
Yes.
Actually, what I think that. I don't want to let you try because I will not let you something like that. But actually, as you make or carry out in your job, try many times. Until you cannot find anything, then try outside. This is will help you.
But about love, there is no choice. It's like feelings.
No. About love, if when you inshallah to be fell in love in many problems, you will love 1 and 2 and 3 until you marry one. As Rona said, there is a difference between the marriage and the love.
Yes.
Both of us fell in love. We all of us fell in love many times, okay, but no one succeed. I don't.
Mr. Sharif, he has a problem. Sorry for that.
Yes.
But he
Okay.
talked.
Okay.
He just talked about
Yes.
the foreign woman or foreign girl, but he talked about the Egyptian family. He
Egyptian
didn't
family.
talk about the Egyptian girl.
Yes.
You didn't make a comparison between Egyptian girl and the foreign
Because
girl. You
usually
make a
foreign
comparison
is
between
mother.
foreign girl and Egyptian family.
Because
You know?
usually girls
You
follow their mother.
generalize.
You-
I have all my friends. I
I
don't
thought
know they are so.
I said usually.
Not
I don't. I didn't
By the way,
generalize.
by the way,
And even if I
this
it's my opinion.
This is social that the money was so and it's too hard to get married now. But the two, you and me, we are not responsible about that. So don't say that she's for her mother. Her mother wants her the best thing. Everyone. And the girl always give up and she put herself and she said I will get married and he will go out and travel like you and not be responsible.
I want to add something with Rana said. You know what's the risk? You know Sharif, what's the risk in this problem? That it will deal with you. You cannot imagine because I'm very under all of
Most of us, yes.
Most of us are married here. Yes. By the way, actually, every time I pray
To pray, yes.
to pray to your wife. But actually, you cannot imagine because I'm not. I really love my wife, but actually, you cannot imagine how it bear in the home. I cannot stay with my children for 2 hours where they're shouting or they're shouted. A lot. It will be a man, something like this. Okay, if you stay with them 2 hours, they are very active. Something like this. This is first one. Second, she working. Okay. Third,
She what?
the food.
She's working, okay.
Making the food out of. I think in the model for the foreign girl, it will be with you. That's you pay money and they pay money, so you have to bear some of your responsibility to make some catch. Yeah, I don't know
What's the problem?
What's the problem with that? Yes.
Good.
Oh,
Good.
what's the problem with the foreigner? But if you will marry from Egyptian girl, you said you will تقنصي تمسكي
To swim and to playing.
and me and cooking. Yes.
This is a good excuse. So next week, by the way, because actually,
Okay, hold on. Yes, Mr. Yusuf. Let me just. Okay. Let me just Mr. Yusuf. Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Yusuf, please. Go ahead.
but يعني لو مش هنعمل بقى.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Yusuf, please. Yes.
behalf of Sharif.
Yes. I see. Abdel.
I am the one. I can never marry someone like him. And he is a rich man. I know myself.
You know, I have a situation. You are talking about family. You go to propose to marry from Egyptian girl, and the family stay with you and said we need a lot of requirements. Okay. Then you said لا خلاص I will go and not marry from Egyptian one. I have a situation with a lot of guys. They came to my home and said the first question from one of them, how much you gain from your work? Your car is on for you or on for your father? Do you have an apartment or not? What do you think you will continue in working or not? If I said no, I insist to say no, but it's not my opinion. I want to continue working after marriage, inshallah. I said no, I will not work after marriage. He said no, you should work to join with me to help me and join in paying on our home. What you saying?
They are also complicated and
They
they
are
are
also
asking.
complicated. He is not complicated. He is not. He's not a
He's
man.
not
He's not a man.
Yes, he
Not responsible, Imam.
Yes.
Not man.
Man means-
What
Not
you know?
man.
What's the meaning of man? You know what's the meaning of man or راجل يعني?
Yes.
You know what's the
Okay.
meaning?
Okay.
The person he is responsible for everything, for every single detail in home,
Okay.
in house. He trying to you know مش عارفة أقول لك.
Okay, so I got your point. But let me just. Okay, Mr. Yusuf, go ahead.
I think that
Go ahead. No, feel free. Feel free. Yes.
me and my wife
Yes.
will be a small company.
A small company.
So I can do anything alone, and he didn't do everything alone.
Yes,
So
yes.
we should help
Combine
him.
with yourself. Make a combination
Yes,
or cooperate with yourself to make. Okay, I agree with this, but it's not to depend on her on every
But
thing.
if someone love you and he willing to marry you,
Yes.
and he told you that I can be owner of any apartment because it's too expensive. I will rent an apartment.
Okay, I will
It's
pay
okay?
for him. If he is a very good guy and he is responsible, as I it satisfied me, I will pay for him and give him an apartment and pay for him for
How do you
everything.
do that? You
Yes.
just said
If
the guy have to
If
pay
he is
everything.
responsible and his finance, financial wise, is small and his future is good, and he is working in a good institute or not multinational, in a bank or and he like my career, and he is smart and open-minded and not open-minded for us everything, open-minded
To a limit, yeah.
in a limit, yes. And he is good and his family is a good family. I will pay for him. I will أساعده
To help him.
to help him to build our house and to continue our life. But I didn't find anyone like this.
Okay.
You know, many of guys came to
Yes,
my house
yes,
to
yes.
marry me.
Yes.
They are good, financial wise is good, and
Okay.
they are
Okay.
يتكلم
To speak more, yes.
about the financial issues.
I see.
He want me to join in everything.
Okay. Just a final comment, Ms. Rania, for all of you. I'm sure that most of you have watched before this
So
movie.
you are angry from the Egyptian guy.
Okay.
Sorry.
You feel bad about Egyptian guy.
Now, please, I
Or
will
not?
Now, yes.
So why you angry from me?
Because-
When I said I'm angry from the girl.
No, you are angry. You are the responsible.
Okay.
You are the guy. Boy is
From your
responsible.
point of view.
لا no point of view.
No,
no, no.
Quran.
Point of
It's our din. يا جماعة.
Just listen. Yes, Mr. Yusuf. Mr. Yusuf, go ahead. Yes.
أيوة عارفة.
Well, I have this is probably going to be the final comment in order to make our test after that. Just assemble and a direct and a straight up comment for all of you. I'm sure that most of you have watched before this movie. Right. Do you still remember this movie? A person. Right. But again, it was the famous actress, the famous Egyptian actress Nabilabi, and the famous actor Mahmoud Aziz. This person, this actor, he lives in a very humble place, and the lady accepted to marry her. Okay. Do you accept it the same scenario? If this is happening to you? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes.
if he is a man, like Rania said.
My family
Yes.
can have, yes.
Well,
Yes.
you said that, Mr. No.
No, if he is a man, you will accept. No, if he is a man, he will.
لا middle person.
Yes.
No. The first yes, when you do that, you will not find the things you want.
If he is a good guy,